Good morning, people. Today it's wow, it suddenly got really bright out here. It was raining just a couple of minutes ago, but today I'm here on a first ever GoPro recorded recipe video because I want to take you POV style. Pause.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, POV style recipe video for the first time ever, I am going to be cooking a home favorite of mine. Super simple, Gambas Al Ajillo, which translates to garlic shrimp. Primarily a Spanish dish, lots of olive oil, lots of garlic, and just tender love and care. But super simple. So the only crucial thing that you need to keep in mind of, or be mindful of, is the timing. And sorry it got really dark. It's just a gloomy day today. I don't really get it. But let's walk you through this, and a couple bonus inclusions because I want to stay healthy. I'm adding broccoli in here. So any Spaniards in the comment section, don't kill me. Please, I just want to get out as much utility off of this dish as possible. So it's a little bit of a fusion, or let's say abridged gambas al ajillo. Also, because this is the first ever cooking video that I do POV, I would like to commemorate this occasion with the chef's coat. I feel nice. I feel like I'm fitting the real intention behind this video, which is to cook. And we get a full view of this. Hello, who is this beautiful man? This Japanese Indian man that'll cook food for you. But yeah, now let's get down to business. Let's get cracking. In the next frame, I think I'm going to do a little cool cutscene. Well, hopefully, we can do a cool cutscene where I'm cutting things. And that serves as like an intro, kind of? Let's do that. Okay, well, now I'm starting. And let's see. We'll first have this like that. Come in over here. A key. Split it. Make it into a tinier floret because we have to be mindful that we are indeed cooking shrimp, which is a protein that will cook much faster. Today we have this nice wild caught shrimp, which I don't know if the camera is picking up on it. Super vibrant and super pink. The flesh is nice. As a whole, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy that I'm eating so nicely today. It's a beautiful day. Super blessed to be having, let's say, all of this at the reach of my fingertips. And see, now I'm gonna just mince it so that it emulates what I'm missing today, which is like fresh parsley. And so I still get the taste of the broccoli, but not so much the bite because it's kind of minced down into like small manageable format. I think we can stop it here and I will show it to you once it's actually done being cut. And now to cut up some garlic. As the name implies, it's garlic shrimp, so I need let's say a healthy amount of garlic. Maybe enough to kill a vampire, I'm not too sure. But you're definitely not getting any good night kisses. So be mindful of that. If you're cooking it on a date night, wouldn't recommend. I mean, actually, I'd recommend because it's a sensational dish and it's simple. So for all the men out there that want to learn how to cook and do all of that, this is definitely one of those recipes that you should keep your eye out for. It's super simple because it's ingredients like garlic that you just need to chop up. Have shrimp peeled and ready, which you can probably get frozen or fresh from any like meat store or any grocery store that you know of. And that is some beautifully diced up garlic. Nothing too fine. I like those pieces in there. Unless you're super finicky and picky about like getting like bigger cloves of garlic, then you might need to cut it down more, but I wouldn't be so worried about it. So that's done. And so let me kind of introduce you guys to all the ingredients. So we have this extra virgin olive oil, very, very nice. And then we have Korean sea salt. Now any sea salt works, but I just kind of stick to Korean sea salt because there's something about its flavor that just gets me. It's intensely like pure as a sea salt, which I really love. I have dried parsley, no fresh, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to make it work. Some paprika. Paprika, if you know, in Spain usually they would use pimentón, and unfortunately I don't have pimentón, so we'll have to go with paprika. I'm sorry, don't call me, you guys. I'm just human after all. Some wild caught shrimp. Now this is very nice. Love the color. It's very vibrant. Even the smell is kind of like oceanic, which I really love. Beyond that, the diced up broccoli from before. And this is just garlic for reference. The sliced one is obviously on the cutting board. So that's basically what you need. So that's, if I count right, olive oil, sea salt, parsley, paprika, the garlic over here, the broccoli, and the wild shrimp. Maybe out of frame for you guys. Sorry about that. I'm just getting the hang of this. But if I count right, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients in total that you need to make this happen. Beautiful dish, and I can't wait to show you how to cook it. Okay, and I forgot one more prime suspect. Forgive me, chili flakes. So chili flakes is just one more ingredient, so that makes it 8. I'll leave it in the description below so that you guys have that for your reference and note. But yes, 8 ingredients is what we're working with. The shrimp, the broccoli, the paprika powder, the parsley, the olive oil, which is this one over here, Colavita, extra virgin olive oil. It's not Spanish, sorry again. That is an Italian brand, I assume so. I could be totally wrong. This doesn't matter. And of course, the sea salt. And now let's get to cracking. So as you can see, I have my camp style stovetop, enough and sufficient to make the job done. And I have this deep vessel over here, deep pan, so that the oil can actually kind of have a good level and amount so I don't burn the garlic. Cooking is a very interesting thing because you have to be cognizant about some factors, right? Now let me get this stove running. And there we go, we have fire. So I like to start off with having this cold pan on here. Get the olive oil on there as well. Crack it on. A good healthy amount, okay? And as soon as the oil is, usually we're told that we have to wait for the heat to kind of catch up. For this dish in particular, you want to infuse the flavors in there. So what we're ending up doing here is that we're starting off the oil super cold and letting it come up to temp so that the garlic infuses into the oil. Okay, so that's one of the key kind of aspects that you should be mindful about. I'm gonna look if my fire is running. Yup, it's running. And so now you see that it's starting to bubble. We have a eureka moment. And let me salt, because we have to season the oil from the get-go. So this is what's happening. And maybe I want to reduce the oil heat down a bit so it doesn't heat too crazy. Take it off the heat just so you know that it's not going to burn. Now the thing that you have to be most mindful of is that your garlic shouldn't burn. So I'm gonna reduce the heat and keep it at a low, gentle boil. Gentle boil. So the heat is nice. And cause I like spice, I don't know about you, being Indian and especially from the south, we like our spice down here, but nothing that will blow your head off. Just a couple of chili flakes. I like that little bit of heat, a little bit of kick. So if you guys can see that, you can see the little speckles of red and that beautiful golden garlicky oil, which I really love. And so let that come up till the harshness of the garlic starts to go away and you have those beautiful aromas that you associate a Spanish taberna to. And if you've never been to a Spanish taberna, it smells like heaven. That's all I can really say. But beyond that, olive oil is getting fragrant and nice. And let it keep going, let it keep going. The shrimp doesn't really have to cook that long. Usually what people end up doing is like cooking the living daylights out of it, like killing the shrimp for a second time, which I don't really advise people to do, but you know, to each their own. So like even during this gentle boil, let the shrimp get in there, and obviously because the shrimp is a new element, we still have to salt. We have to season our food all the time. Be cognizant always, okay? When you add another element, season to taste, it changes the flavor of your dish. And I need a ladle, so I'm going to get that. Let's see, okay. Got one ladle, perfecto. Nice weapon of choice. So I'm going to stir. And slowly but surely it is all coming together, folks. It's all coming together and that smell is just divine. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Something so beautiful about garlic and seafood and butter and oil. Just if you guys could smell this right now, I just but alas, you guys cannot smell it. This is all for me. And I would like to throw in the perejil, parsley. Although dried, I still like that little herby note. Gives it somewhat of a freshness. And I'm going to throw in my broccoli as well. It's a lot of broccoli. I feel like it's a little bit too much broccoli. So I'm going to just put in half. Reserve the other half for maybe another dish. And let's mix it in. These aromas. And then the paprika, because I love me some paprika and I love the color that it adds. It gives it a sort of a smokiness as well to the dish. Y'all see that? That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. It's a lovely day today. It's a Monday. I just recovered from a viral fever, so I'm just trying to get into the groove, trying to push myself creatively today. I still have like a million projects to kind of deliver to a lot of people, and this is what I'm stuck doing, but I think it helps me kind of visualize more processes for, you know, some of my clients and stakeholders. Like I get that people have the sense of urgency, but I mean, one day won't make a huge difference to you, and if we can keep our relationship going for a longer period of time, nothing like it. And I hope that whoever's watching this isn't one of those said clients, because because I don't really have an excuse to you. I'm really sorry. But yeah, so these shrimp are looking mighty fine, and great thinking on the broccoli because it cooked as well, and it's looking spectacular, and that's done. It's ready for consumption, and I'm going to eat the whole thing, and I will show you guys that I can eat the whole thing in like the next frame. But that's pretty much Gambas Al Ajillo, you know, in quotes, because technically there's no broccoli in the OG recipes, right? But you know, just to make it a little bit more nutritious and to give me more sustenance, and the fact that I have broccoli and no actual fresh parsley, I had to make do with things. So that's essentially the dish. And yeah, you can enjoy it with bread. You can enjoy it with probably some more different styles of like rice. Just if you're having white rice, plain rice maybe. Yeah, but the best is definitely to get a baguette, slice it down, kind of toast it in butter, and then like dip all in that like juice and gravy that you see over here. This little beautiful oil, because it's just filled with prawn garlicky goodness. And with that being said, next frame is just going to be me eating, and if you want to stick around for that, stick around. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, commento, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this content so far. This POV style is very interesting for me just to explore, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I hope it's cool. But yeah, anyways, thank you folks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in a bit. Bye-bye. And ta-da! I'm back again! Surprise! You thought that was the end? I am here now. Okay, shit, man, I totally messed that up.
Okay.
But I am here now. That's the final product, with the little focaccia bread on the side, and a little bit of this goodness, prawny goodness. I am going to do what I had told and prescribed to you guys. I'm going to dip it, and I'm going to send it, and that is brilliant. The broccoli flavor really kind of shines through. Sorry. Broccoli flavor shines through nicely, gently. I need to taste the shrimp. I'm going to do that. You guys have a brilliant day now, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace, bye-bye.